Hello, this is Billy Core from the Carolina Circle Mile Wiki. Today is Monday, August the 25th of 2014, and you are looking at my awesome Packard Bell Legend 1510 Supreme. Hard to believe I've had it for 9 years now. But last time you saw it, it was on another part of the room, and that was in my 500 video where I added the Packard Bell TV tuner card to it. Which wasn't too long ago, and it's still working just fine. In fact, this is the subject of the video once again, the Packard Bell TV tuner. Just a quick update on it, and on the 1510 Supreme in general. As you can see, I've moved it over to my main desk right here in the corner. Let's get the camera off the tripod without breaking it. Well, it's already, tripod's already been broken for a year now. I need to get a new one, but okay, come on. Trying to be gentle with it. There we go. Neck strap's caught on it, but alright, here it is. Zoom in on it. Need to get a new CD-ROM drive for it. This is not original to the system, but it is a Packard Bell drive, an NEC, but it's on its last legs. It still works somehow, and it's right in between my new Dell Vostro 260, my new main computer, which I still need to make a video about, and the Legend 822 CDT, complete with its Earthworm Jim action figure. This did not come, this was not a factory option from Packard Bell, but you can add your own Earthworm Jim action figure to your own Packard Bell with just a little bit of Velcro. Okay, now, the reason I have the 1510 Supreme right here is because it makes it a little bit easier to use the TV tuner card with it, because that's my main intention for the 1510 Supreme right now, for the TV card. I have my VCR hooked up to it, which actually has my cable box hooked up to it, so I can even watch regular digital cable TV with it, but I don't do that very often. I have my Super Nintendo hooked up to it, which we'll be seeing in a moment, and my Sega Genesis, and pretty soon my Nintendo 64 will be hooked up to it as well. Just gotta get around to plugging it back in. And I even have this, I got this new back in 2008. This is my Toshiba DVD recorder. I don't do much recording on it anymore, but it still works just fine, and I have it hooked up to the TV card on the Packard Bell via composite RCA, and it works just fine. The only real drawback with it, having it right here, see I have my main monitor on top of it, and my Packard Bell keyboard here, which I have hooked up to my Dell Vostro. The DVD eject mechanism doesn't clear the motherboard like I want it to, so whenever I eject it, I sort of have to move the keyboard out of the way. But oh well, it still looks nice though, and it works, so that's all that matters. Okay, let's see if we destroy my tripod anymore. You know, the first time I ever used this tripod was when I unboxed the new sealed Windows 3.1 box up at my grandmother's old house back in 2010. It was actually the day I got this tripod, so served me well, especially since I only paid $30 for it at Best Buy. It's one of those cheap, a cheap Dynex tripod. So try not to knock it down with my chair. Tight squeeze. Okay. Flip the screen around. Oh, okay, oh, that was, quite frightening, but anyway, let's, fire Packard Bell up. Now, as you'll see here, one change I've made is I had been running Windows 95 on here, which I typically run most of the time on here, but I discovered, that I had a spare CF card. And I figured, why not give Windows 3.1 a try on this Legend 1510 Supreme. And right now it's running the Windows 3.1 CF card, which, believe it or not, the TV card actually works with it. And I actually think it works a little bit better than it does in Windows 95 picture-wise. So I got my custom DOS startup menu, so boot into Windows. It's kind of hard to use the TV card in DOS. That'd be cool though. Alright, here we are. So, let's see if I can readjust the camera to get a better look at the screen. Let's see, will this work? Yeah, that should work. Alright, first thing you gotta do is, I got a little custom program group thanks to Plugin for Windows, very great add-on for Windows 3.1. Double click the PBTV4 icon. And here we are. You got two display modes. You have no, don't mean to do that. I'm still getting used to this. You have screen mode, which we're in right now, and standard window. But we are going to go into screen mode because, unlike in Windows 95 with screen mode, I don't know how this works better in Windows 3.1, but we can just let it fill the whole screen. Well, maybe it worked a little bit better the other day, but that works. Actually, let me... Okay, I'll get this in a second here, folks. There we go. There we go. Let me get that little size reading out of here. And there we are. It's already set to video, which handles the DVD recorder and the game consoles. So right now I have F-Zero in my Super Nintendo, so why not give that a try. It's a great little launch title for it. Came out in 1991. Well, it came out in 1990, but in Japan, but came out in 91 along with the Americanized version of the Super Nintendo. And my camera does just not want to focus today again. Okay, let's see if this works. And we saw a flash. There we go. And it's in stereo sound too. My Super Nintendo controller. This is not emulation, folks. This is an actual Super Nintendo playing on a Packard Bell from the mid-1990s. And as you can see, it's playing just fine. It's just like playing it on a real TV. Quality is probably not as good. In fact, this TV card does have a little trouble with interlacing, but It's really not all that noticeable. In fact, I like this. I really do. I mean, I could have a little TV set up here, but this is just cooler. You gotta admit, this is cool. Well, I'm actually doing pretty good this time. Laps to go. Love the music in this game. Whoa, okay, that was not supposed to happen. I was doing good, but now I'm not. Oh well. There we go, back in first place for now, at least. You even have like a little power meter if you, I forget what happens when you run out. Because it hasn't happened to me often enough to see it. A lot of people don't realize when playing these old racing games, this goes for stuff like this, even Super Mario Kart. When you get to a sharp curve, let off the accelerator so you don't crash into the wall. I didn't figure that out until several years ago, believe it or not. Whoa, okay, I am stinking all of a sudden. I am reeking of dog crap for no reason. I think it's because someone just messaged me on Facebook and that distracted me. Wow, I was doing so good in this until the last lap. I hate it when that kind of crap happens. I better see who it was that ruined my game. It was Elmo 3. Luke, you had one job. You had one job. Oh boy. Let's try another game. Now this I really want to see play on the Packard Bell. You probably already know what this is. So when I was a kid, I would have killed for something like this on my Packard Bell. But I think these were quite rare to find. And quite expensive, I can imagine. In fact, they're still quite rare these days, and I was very, very, very lucky to get the one I have in this one, especially at the price I paid. But yeah, this is Donkey Kong Country, my favorite Super Nintendo game of all time. Whoa, that was cool. Came out in 1994. Very good year. My favorite year, actually. Yeah, this is awesome. Playing Donkey Kong Country natively on a mid-90s Packard Bell. And it's somewhat era-appropriate. It's a 90s game on a 90s computer. Oh, where was that? I love this part here. I'm a rhino, I'm a rhino, I'm a rhino. wiener! Alright, let's go to Ropey Rampage. I always hate these things. It's raining. Oh, it's raining. Alright. It's great. This game was just... oh, it was designed very, very well. I think, from what I've heard, it's one of the most powerful Super Nintendo games, if not the most powerful Super Nintendo game. Now, I don't have time to show it, but the Super Game Boy adapter and the for the Super Nintendo works just fine on this TV card. Because after this level, I'm going to see if I can show off playing a DVD on a mid-90s Packard Bell without a DVD-ROM, because well, let's be perfectly honest here. Computers of this age and spec cannot play a DVD video without special hardware. I mean, you could put a DVD-ROM in a old computer of this age, but all it will be able to do is just read CDs like you've always been able to. Of course, I've done it before if I have to put a CD-ROM drive in an old computer like this, and I don't have anything else to put in it. So yeah. All right, let's fire up the DVD player. The Toshiba splash screen there. Alright, it just works like any other DVD player hooked up to an actual TV. Get the keyboard out of the way so I can open the tray. Now, what we'll be looking at is, you see, for the past 4 years or so, I've been doing video trading with random people online. Unfortunately, I haven't done anything in over a year. I guess the supplies kind of run a little bit dry. I sort of hate that, but this is a DVD I got in a trade back in 2011. Has an episode of Legends of the Hidden Temple, Nick Arcade, and The Price is Right from 1995. And we're going to be looking at Nick Arcade. We're not going to be seeing the whole thing, of course. This is an episode from 1992, but this was recorded off Nickelodeon sometime in the early part of 1994. And it has the original commercials in it too. Let me get the remote. And wait for it to load the disc. It's thinking about it. It takes a while for this DVD player to load up a disc, but it's more than happy to do it here. It auto plays the DVD, so I have to hit the menu button. Alright, I believe Nick Arcade is this one in the middle. And let's watch a DVD on a Packard Bell. Oh, this brings back memories. Still a little bit of interlacing there, but I don't care.
It's the honey nutty part of this complete breakfast.
I can't believe I'm watching a DVD on a Packard Bell from 1996. Incredible.
Instantly win a Sega Genesis with the new Dr. Robotnik or Toe Jam and Earl Panic on Funkatron.
That's one game I need to get for my Genesis sometime. Toe Jam and Earl.
Baby's orange shampoo. Let's give her lots of dazzling hairdos. You can color and shampoo. She makes her own bubbles. Let's give her
oh yeah, back when girls always had these baby toys. Not toys for babies, but these dolls that were like
Now let's shampoo.
Baby All Gone, Baby Born, I forget what this one is, Baby Color and Shampoo. I guess it was a fad back in the day.
Coming up next, it's Nick Arcade, followed by Family Double Dare.
So yeah, I can be right here at my actual modern computer doing work, and I can have this Packard Bell playing a DVD or something while I'm working. This is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. It's a 90s Nickelodeon show that needs more respect, I think. It aired in 92, 93. Was in reruns for years. That's when I watched it. I remember even going to the Greensboro Coliseum in 1994 to see this in person. I even got to see him in person too, Mr. Phil Moore.
And welcome to Nick Arcade, the ultimate video challenge. I'm here today with Christy of the yellow team and Rhonda of the red team. We're going to play the face-off game post-haste. In this game, you have to guide your postman down the street.
You know what, I better stop this because
along the way. Whoever guides the postman the farthest at the end of 30 seconds.
Copyright Police on YouTube has a really nasty habit of going after people for having just anything remotely related to Nickelodeon, even 90s Nickelodeon. So we better stop it there. But yeah, and just to prove this is still a Packard Bell computer from the mid-90s, we'll just right-click in here, go hit exit, and we're back in Windows. We are back in Windows, and I can do the exact same thing in Windows 95. I just happen to have the 3.1 CF card in it right now. And just further proof, let's open up Packard Bell Navigator, as is tradition in these Packard Bell videos.
Welcome from Packard Bell. We offer you two computing environments to choose from, Packard Bell's Navigator or Microsoft Windows. You may also begin by taking a quick lesson on using the mouse.
Or in this case, the vertical and horizontal hold. As you can see, unfortunately, the Packard Bell Navigator, this same goes for Windows 95, you can't access the TV stuff from Navigator. If the Packard Bell originally came with a TV card, you could, but since this Packard Bell did not, it just assumes it's a regular plain Jane Packard Bell, so it just casually replaces the TV with the fish picture, which we are very familiar with. And I guess that's all there is to show. I thought I would just do a quick little video about this. It is awesome. It's amazing what you can do with these old computers. I know I always get a lot of flack and sometimes sadly even hate for running these old machines, but if they work, why not put them to good use? I mean, I got this Packard Bell for TV and console gaming and DVD playback, as weird as it sounds, as what you saw a while ago, and I got the Packard Bell 822 next to it for all the other stuff, like for pretty much gaming. Of course, I do game on this one occasionally if I'm in the mood, but yeah, we're running up on 25 minutes, so that's a good all-around video. I'll go ahead and get this uploaded. And this is Billy Core signing off on August 25th, 2014.